Open Women's Futsal Premier League competition. The Dural Warriors take on Eastern Suburbs Hakoah Futsal Club. Both these two teams went through some semi-finals to get here, but we'll get there in a moment. First, a moment's silence to remember the tragic events that took place last Sunday in Bondi. Teams will go through their customary handshakes, and that moment's silence will then take place. Tragic event marked here with some respect from the players and fans here at Valentine Sports Park. And now let's go through the team lineups for today's grand final between Dural and the Eastern Suburbs Hakoah. In goals for the Warriors, Sarah Easthope. Number 5, Rachel Perrins. Number 6, Kayla Osborne. Number 7, Tess Olsen. Number 8, Emma Hurley are your starting 5. On the bench, number 11, Despina Vasiliadis. Number 18, Alexis Malia. Number 30, Samantha Wilkinson. Number 38, Marley Dean. Number 42, Alethea Levi. And number 77, Charlotte Bradshaw. Their opponents, Eastern Suburbs Hakoah. In goals, number 1, Brianna Clark. Number 2, Aurelia Collins. Number 4, Madeline Malone. Number 9, Tam Wachenska. Number 10, Gisela Pipino are your starting 5. Number 5, Ella Gatorna. Number 6, Tony Sharp. Number 7, Ellie Alexander. Number 11, Asha Sutton. Number 15, Olivia D'Alessandro. Number 17, Danielle Canarella. Number 30, Olivia Mitchell. And number 41, Hannah Spannenberg are your players starting on the substitutes bench. And Hakoah in possession early now. As we said, these two teams both needed extra time and penalties last week to overcome their opponents. Dural defeated the Mascot Vipers, who were the premiers, 5-4 on penalties to book their place in today's final. Hakoah, a similar path for them as well. Finished 1-1 after normal time there. 3-2 penalty shootout though, defeating UTS Northside. UTS, who led the competition for the whole season up until the final round, where victory for Mascot over Dural secured the premiership for them. But Our number 1 and number 2 seeds both knocked out in the semi-finals. 3v4 in the final here today. Expect a tight one as well. During the season, these two teams drew both games. Round 5 clash, all the way back on the 4th of October. Finished 1-1, round 12. Only a few weeks ago, about a month ago actually, finished 2-2. An early chance here after an error from Dural, second touch for the keeper. Sarah Easthope gives the opportunity now for Tao Muchinski, or perhaps even Gisela Pipino, to have a strike at goal here. The first proper chance of this final goes the way of Hakoah. What can they come up with here? Will it be a strike at goal or a set play? It's a set play, and Pipino, that one looks to have come off her own heel before taking a deflection. And now Hakoah in possession again. Muchinski can't find Collins. Here's Hurley. Olsen, wide for Osborne. Here comes Perrins to combine. Perrins was unavailable for a large part of the season, and it's no surprise that Dural's improved form came with the return of Rachel Perrins. Scored last week as well in that semi-final. Hakoah looking to secure their back-to-back championships after winning last year's final in a very one-sided affair. Here's Dural with a good chance, and that one straight across goal from Hurley. Tess Olsen just arriving a little late. That pass can't find Olsen, and it'll be Hakoah's ball. Cleared away. Hakoah ball again. Blocked there from Olsen. High press here from Dural. Trying to force errors. Olsen with the kick in now for the Warriors. Collins picks up the loose ball. Wide to Muchinski. Now Pipino. Moving the ball around the court now. Hakoah waiting for that space to open up. Pipino, Bolton alone. As it closed down. A real battle here between these two already. As I said, 2 draws during the regular season, and you can expect a tight match. Muchinski gets through, almost gets through Hurley, who recovered well to put in a big challenge there. Olsen intercepts the loose ball. And Pipino this time working back hard to block the pass. Error there, this time from Malone, and it gives Dural the chance from a corner. Perrins leaves it. East Hope and well wide of the target. Perrins was expecting Kayla Osborne to be behind her. Instead, the ball worked out because it rolled out to East Hope, but East Hope's effort well off target and not troubling Brianna Clark in the Hakoah goal. First interchange takes place. It's Marley Dean coming in. Clark clears away. Osborne for Perrins. Hurley. Oh, and they've given it away there. Malone one-on-one with East Hope. And a good save from the Dural keeper. First big chance goes the way of Hakoah. And Sarah East Hope, along with Ivanat Osman, comfortably the best keepers in the competition. Show just there exactly why. Came off the line quickly, stayed in her area, made herself big and made it difficult for Malone. Ella Gatorna has come in as well for Hakoah. Their first move on the interchange bench. Muchensky goes down. Foul against Dural. And almost given away there by Collins. This time it was by Muchensky, and a swing and a miss there from the substitute Dean, as Muchensky gets a rest now. Marsha Sutton on in her place. Ball out wide for Perrins. Cuts back in. Wants to restart. And Bradshaw can't bring the ball under control. Clark. Torna drops it off for Sutton. Nice feet from Sutton. Malone and stepping high here, Dural. Good press from Osborne. Dural win the ball. Bradshaw thought the last touch came off Hakoah and decided to walk off. Dean just keeps it in. Now Dural's under pressure. And Collins' press blocks Osborne's pass. Here's Perrins. We've had about 5 minutes of play yet to see a goal. Just the one real proper chance for Hakoah. As Tony Sharp comes in. Looking for her first touch. Ball goes out to Gatorna. Couldn't bring that under control. Dean back for Perrins. East Hope. Tried to find Bradshaw. Well defended from Malone. This time Osborne looking for Bradshaw, but her pass is over here, and would have been a difficult one to bring down and control anyway. I have to say it is quite warm in the centre. Here's the chance now, and Dean finds the top corner. Error from Hakoah, punished by the Warriors. Marley Dean opens the scoring here this afternoon, and the Warriors lead by 1-0. Some finish. Ball got stuck in the top corner. Gotta love to see that. Sutton will continue with his press, and it's causing Hakoah a whole heap of issues. Sharp battling away, good challenge from Dean. Malone back out to Sharp. To combine there with Gatorna. Central pass to Malone. Back to Sutton. Sutton, good challenge from Osborne. Unable to keep it in though, the Warriors. It'll be a Hakoah ball. Bit of field position for Hakoah. Gatorna. Can't find the pass. Again, this press is really causing havoc for Hakoah at the moment. Dean, heavy touch. Malone skips past one challenge and wins the foul. And if I'm not mistaken, it's a second foul of the half. As Collins, Muchensky and Pipino all come back on. Malone gets a rest, the only one that had been on since the start of the game. Muchensky under pressure, and Tess Olsen does a real good job there of forcing the error. Now Hakoah changing their approach and pressing themselves. Muchensky. No one there to pick up that loose ball. Will roll all the way out. Thrown forward by East Hope. Pipino. Muchensky. Not in a good position at all here. Hakoah, they've given it away. Ball across goal into the feet of Pipino. But only as far as Bradshaw, and Dural in possession again. Ball goes back to East Hope. Hurley under pressure. Pipino aggressive, not allowing Hurley to easily come out of that situation. Here's Bradshaw now. Strong challenge from Pipino, but a lovely turn from Hurley, only to be met by Collins. No foul. Perrins clips it forward. Here's Pipino. Hurley a little late there to get to her, and Pipino thought she put her body in front. Overzealous, and the foul goes against the Hakoah number 10. Perrins trying to hold off Sutton. Last touch off the Hakoah defender. Perrins back for Hurley. Olsen closed down by Collins. Back to East Hope again. Clark comes out. Could work out a good ball for Pipino. 3-on-3. Ball across for Collins. Chances here. They've been forced back now. Pipino gets a shot away, but East Hope saves comfortably. One for Olsen to chase. Sutton now comes off, replaced by Olivia Mitchell. Maddie Malone prepping to come back in herself. Hurley for Perrins. Hurley again. Back to Bradshaw, that's nice. From Dural, Tess Olsen looking for Hurley, but Clark saw the danger. Pipino gets beyond Perrins. Still Pipino, some run from Gisela Pipino. This time Bradshaw out to block. Collins. Olsen. Perrins, Osborne. That one will roll through to Clark, who releases Pipino early. Good defending this time from Hurley. Maddie Malone back in now. Haven't seen Tal Muchensky all that involved. We know how important she is for Hakoah. Well read there by Muchensky. Muchensky has a go, but wide of the target. And Pipino will say she meant to dummy that. Keeper's ball. Malone can't get the ball through. Here's a chance now for Dural. Osborne wide for Olsen and wide of the target. But again, high press from Dural, really putting Hakoah under pressure. Perrin strong there against Pipino. Hurley back out to Rachel Perrins. Osborne couldn't bring that under control. Hakoah ball at the halfway mark now. And it's the Dural Warriors that lead by 1-0. Trying to get through there was Mitchell, and error from East Hope. I thought the last touch may have come off the Dural keeper, but it didn't, according to the referees. Clark releases Muchensky. A good idea from Muchensky, but well intercepted by Hurley once more. Here's the scorer, Marley Dean. And again, Dean going on her own. Good challenge from Clark. Off her line quickly, saw the danger, and cleaned up the mess. Pipino again thought she'd got past Hurley, only for Hurley to once more stick a toe in late as Hakoah take a timeout here. The coach is obviously not too happy with how things are progressing at the moment. And the Warriors, on the other hand, well, I'll be quite pleased with how things are eventuating. Leading currently by 1-0. Marley Dean, the scorer, just after 5 minutes of play. It was Dural's only real chance of the game so far, but they took it, so they won't care. It was Hakoah that perhaps had the better opportunities. Good set-piece chance. That wasn't taken advantage of. After that timeout, Hakoah will restart with the ball. Tao Muchensky sporting some nice total 90 kicks. Hurley turns away. Feed forward. Again, Dean creating problems. Clark had to come out and clear. Elagatorna back in, replacing Mitchell. Perrins has a go. Blocked out by Gatorna. Osborne. Thought that Hurley was still there. Well, there'd be a teammate there, but there wasn't. That's Pipino and Muchensky both come off for Collins and Olivia D'Alessandro, who's making her first appearance of the afternoon. Osborne under pressure, couldn't find a teammate. This is the second last final of the afternoon. Following this, we will have the Open Men's Final. It'll be played between the Mascot Vipers and Hakoah. Vasiliadis, and Vasiliadis gets on the ball, cuts it back, what a ball, off both posts, and again, Rachel Perrins sees her effort come off both posts. It was some ball by Despina Vasiliadis after an excellent combination with Kayla Osborne. And with their second proper chance of the match, the Dural Warriors should be 2 to the good now. The post, the saviour for Hakoah. Here's Vasiliadis again. Great turn, Vasiliadis! Saved by Clark. What an introduction for Despina Vasiliadis. Just came onto the court and immediately involved in two very, very good chances for the Warriors. Perrins managed to keep it in, but couldn't take her in her stride. It won't matter though. She has possession for her side. Osborne with the back heel. Dean, Vasiliadis. Back to Osborne. Chance for Hakoah to perhaps put the press on, and cleared away by East Hope. D'Alessandro. Intercepted by Perrins and plays it out to Vasiliadis, but too much on that pass. Vasiliadis cuts it back, but Clark collects. Gatorna closed down by Perens. Vasiliadis. Osborne. Sutton picks it up. Sutton dances past two. Heavy touch. Sutton again. Pipino. Back for Gatorna. And Pipino had got around Vasiliadis. Bit of confusion there from the Warriors. And Sutton picks up the loose ball, but back comes Rachel Perrins. Looking to turn away there was Tess Olsen. Gatorna looking for Sutton. Pipino thought about the shot, dummied. Back to Gatorna, looking for it again. Perrins, tough pass for Osborne. And Collins sees it over the line. Sutton out to Pipino. The better option there was to find Sutton. Tried the back heel for Collins, didn't work out. And releases Bradshaw early here. Pipino trying to get back. And Clark again, brave goalkeeping. East Hope aware to the run that Bradshaw was making. And Pipino didn't give up, got back and made the challenge. Here's Bradshaw again. Bradshaw can't find the pass, loses possession. Collins. Poor pass there intended for Pipino. Here's Vasiliadis looking to turn away. It does so. Couldn't find the pass. Wins the free kick though. And Dural will now look to call a timeout themselves. Looks like Dural will be preparing a team move of their own. It's very hot in the centre here today. Very warm outside, but also in the centre. Dural currently leading thanks to that Marley Dean goal. Lovely finish into the top corner. Johnson's come in here with the face mask. Her first involvement of this final. Standing over the boys, Hurley. Tess Olsen and Johnson there. Ball left for Johnson. Left-footed strike. It wasn't a bad one. Blocked in the end. Didn't challenge Clark. Wojcicki unhappy. Didn't have the support she needed. Here's a chance now, and a pass couldn't get through to Pipino. Clark rolls it out for Collins. Wojcicki was expecting Pipino to be there, but she wasn't. Here's Olsen. Defended by Collins. Last 4 minutes of the first half. Here's Hurley. She worked hard. Osborne. And due to the conditions in the centre, I think a lot of this game will come down as well to the fitness of these players and how they deal with the heat. Bradshaw, well over the bar. Good control from Pipino, but when you have two red shirts quickly surround you, it's hard to create anything. But here's Hurley, saved by Clark. They're not creating much early on. The Dural Warriors have created 3 opportunities now after taking the lead, where they could have quite easily added to their advantage. Well over from Marley Dean that time. Collins. Sutton under pressure now. Seen that poor touch did Osborne and quickly swarmed them all over it. Sarah Easthope saw the potential danger in that long ball. And quickly off the line, even though Collins wasn't going to get there, as Maddie Malone comes back in. Dean with a little touch to Osborne. Comes back out to Bradshaw. Bradshaw flicks it back for Dean. Dean has a go, saved by Clark. Wide of Clark's goal, who releases Pipino early. Pipino 1-on-1 with Perrins. Good defending from Rachel Perrins. Keeper's ball as well, not even a corner given away. Sutton. Pipino. Wojcicki closed down by Hurley. Sutton for Malone, just kept it in. Rolls through for Easthope. Looking for Dean, but Sutton across, makes the challenge. Malone now. Not many options. It needs to be a little better from Hakoah from those front two. Poor pass from Sutton. Hurley with a good chance, and Dean also getting the shot away. That was Osborne again, using her body, creating issues for Malone. Sutton does well to step in front of Perrins. Good challenge from Hurley. How many times this afternoon? And Hurley has a go, but didn't really connect with that as she would have liked. Last touch off Perrins. 1 minute 29 remain. And of course we do play with the stop clock here. Every time the ball goes out, the clock does stop. Strong challenge there on Tony Sharp. Feeling the after effects of that from Kayla Osborne. Hakoah ball. Last touch off Osborne. Sharp for Pipino, who's under pressure straight away. Can't find the pass, and the Dural coaching staff very happy with how things are panning out at the moment. They don't look in trouble at all. They're well in control of this one, and a 1-goal lead to their name. Back to East Hope. Anywhere will do for Sarah East Hope in particular. That's this point of the half. You don't want to concede now. You've been so strong defensively, so organised, and so in control. Sharp. Can't find the pass for Gatorna. Osborne. Great ball to Dean, who tried to drop it off for Perrins. Long throw, makes it just under the net. Just found Perrins. Olsen. No whistle, no foul. Blocked there by Malone. Last 30 seconds of the first half. Dean brings it under control. Pipino did well. Falls to Osborne. Perrins was one-on-one, but ball wouldn't fall for her. Sharp. Pipino, last chance perhaps for Hakoah. Good defending from Osborne. Did go to sleep for a moment there. Dural. Malone was all alone. Gatorna. Malone. Pipino. Can they get a shot off? Pipino wants it back. It was a nice play. Now East Hope went on a run. It was 3-on-1. As the half-time whistle goes here in the Open Women's Futsal Premier League Grand Final. The Dural Warriors lead Hakoah by 1-0. Marley Dean, the scorer, after 5 minutes of play. It's Dural who have undoubtedly had the better chances of the first half. It was an even game up until the goal, and then Dural took complete control and charge of the game. After the first 20 minutes, Dural Warriors 1, Eastern Suburbs, Hakoah 0. We're back in about 10 minutes for the second half.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm just doing this. No, I'm actually a sports journalist by trade, so I just kind of do this because I love the sport. Like, I don't really do much futsal. Futsal's not really my area of expertise, but I do all their football, like women's NPL and things like that. So yeah, it's my just a bit of fun for me. So it's nice. Are you doing the NPL?
Yes. I only just started with sports class.
We're back for the second half here at Valentine Sports Park. Futsal court. It is the Dural Warriors that lead by 1-0. Marley Dean off the interchange bench to open the scoring. It was a very tight affair inside the first 5 minutes, one that you'd expect to unfold for a final. But slowly, as the Warriors took the lead, they turned the screw and had a number of good chances. Rachel Perrins hitting both posts off one of those opportunities. And Hakoah, not really their best half of the season. So I'll expect much more in this second period from themselves, and being quite close to their team talk at the break. They're asking themselves to take the game to Dural like Dural took it to them, and they really did. Dural put the press on from the first kick of the game. Made it difficult for Hakoah to get any sort of rhythm, any sort of ball movement on the court. As you can see, it's continued in the second half. Olsen. Back for Perrins. Osborne takes the forward touch. Pipino thought she'd intercept it, and Olsen forces Clark into a save with her feet. Perrins back to Hurley. Pipino for Muchensky. Haven't seen two of that often in the game. Key plays for Hakoah. As Perrins, another key player, this time for Dural. Try to create something. Here's Pipino now. Had Malone in support. Back for Muchensky. Pipino takes it forward, and Emma Hurley has been outstanding so far in this game. Made a number of key challenges, and even when it looks as though she's lost the ball or lost the battle, somehow manages to recover and stick her toe in. Here's Collins. Muchensky. Pass cut out by who else but Hurley. Now Hurley in the attacking part of the court. Pipino. Collins. Clears it away. Reese searching for Osborne. Back for Hurley. Collins. Pipino. Malone under pressure. Olsen closes down this time. Here's Muchensky. Plays it forward toward Pipino. Olsen. Forward for Perrins. Nice layoff for Hurley. Got it all wrong there though, Emma Hurley. I've said that too many times this afternoon. Here's Aurelia Collins. Still stepping so high, Dural. Working so well defensively. Just frustrating Hakoah out there. Saw Tao Muchensky get frustrated in the first half on a few occasions, and again, can't get the ball out. Pipino came across there. Muchensky has a go. Saved. That's better from Hakoah though. Needs to start testing the keeper if they're to get their way back into this game somehow. 3-on-3. Muchensky held back, wins the foul. Again, frustration from Tao Muchensky. Collins. Pipino. The story of the afternoon for Hakoah. That touch from Gisela Pipino. So uncharacteristic for her. Rachel Perrins now. Looking to turn away from Collins. Good work from Collins and wins the free kick too. Gatorna in to replace Pipino. Oh, what a ball. It's almost a perfect pass for Tao Muchensky. Sarah Easthope clears that one out into the corner. Muchensky holding the ball up. Frustration grows for Hakoah. Osborne, forward for Hurley. Clark's come out and left her left hand quite low there, Brianna Clark, just as well she did. Muchensky, Gatorna, just inches late to that one. Dean, closed down by Muchensky. Muchensky wanted the free kick, didn't get it. Would have taken their count to 3. Muchensky looking tired, probably be replaced soon. Oh, it was a good ball. Great defending from Perrins though. Gatorna back for Collins. And Aurelia Collins. A lovely move from Hakoah. The combination works out as the captain lifts the ball over Sarah Easthope, and Hakoah are level. Five minutes into the second half. Gisela Pipino's happy, as is the Hakoah bench. They've lifted here, Hakoah now. Here's Perrins. Forward toward Osborne and Clark. Dangerous there, straight through the back of Osborne. No whistle. Long throw toward Collins. Here's Osborne. Back to Perrins. Sutton gives it away to Dean. Can't keep it in. Sutton fouled by Bradshaw. That's number 3. Getting into dangerous territory now for Dural. Just under 15 minutes remaining. He's got Torna. Cross comes Dean. Makes the block. Pass there from Malone is off the mark. Dean for Olsen. Collins wide for Malone. Last touch there off Gatorna. Beautiful play for the Hakoah goal. Neat finish from Collins also. Gatorna gets a rest. Pipino back in. Bradshaw defends. Poor touch there from Sutton, but recovers. Pass there from Dean. Can't find Perrins. Definitely shifting momentum, or at least Dural losing their rhythm a little. Hakoah still haven't quite put it together yet, but not as fluid as they were in the first half, Dural Warriors. Sutton. Lifted over the top by Malone high, and it looked as though Sarah Easthope was going to catch that ball for a moment. Noticed she was out of the area. Decided to head it away instead. Sutton close to that 5-second mark. Rushed the kick, and now Dural win possession. Bradshaw for Dean. Bradshaw again. Loses the handle there. Dural really haven't used more than 7 players on the court. Hakoah with a little bit more depth. I've said that the freshness of the two teams could come in to question as this game goes on. It's very warm in the center at the moment. Alexis Malia comes in now. Her first appearance this afternoon. Pipino keeps it in. Collins can't find Pipino. Malia looking to get her first shot of the game underway. All the way back to East Hope. Feeds it to Hurley. Now Olsen. Back for Kayla Osborne. Finds Hurley. Osborne wants her back. Gets it back. What a goal from the Dural Warriors. They re-establish their lead in some style. Kayla Osborne makes it 2-1. And if Hakoah's goal was special, and how good was Dural's? Excellent futsal here at Valentine Sports Park futsal courts. And Hakoah, after starting to get some sort of rhythm, have to restart all over again. And Dural once more in control. Clark, anywhere will do. Osborne forward for Tess Olsen. Oh, cross goal, and late to the party was Malia. Forward pass. Olsen does well to keep that in. East Hope looking for Malia, finds Malia. Back to Osborne. Now Olsen. Hurley. Hurley into the feet of Osborne. Osborne rolls out. Good defending from Mitchell. Back heel for Hurley. Oh, and that was inches wide. Acute angle for Emma Hurley. But the form she's in this afternoon, well, you wouldn't be surprised if she found the back of the net from there. As Ella Gatorna comes back in. Long throw toward Gatorna. East Hope falls. In fact, it was toward Muchensky. Olsen and Muchensky and East Hope all came together. The goal was open for Gatorna. Having just come on, couldn't steady herself to find the back of the net. East Hope will come off here, replaced by Samantha Wilkinson. And that is because East Hope received attention. Osborne clears it away. Spectator almost lost their box of chips there, walking past. That would have been tragic. Thankfully, kept a firm grip as Gatorna looks to get onto another good combination from Hakoah. Chensky plays it forward. Hurley intercepts. Ball back to Clark. Wuchensky. Last touch off Dural. It'll be a Hakoah ball. Talia and Malone come together. That's foul 4 from my calculations. .10 30 remain on the stop clock. Don't forget, this game running on a stop clock. Every time the ball goes out, the clock is stopped. Hakoah edging closer to that 10-metre penalty as well. Dural on their 4th foul of this half, and with 10 minutes to go, they need to be very, very careful and aware to that. Hurley wanted a free kick now for Malone, tugging at her hand. Unhappy, and there's a chance for Mitchell. Oh, what a chance there. Vasiliadis was phenomenal coming off the bench in the first half. Now again, makes an important challenge, or block I should say, after East Hope was rounded by Mitchell. Vasiliadis back for Olsen. Osborne. Mitchell steps forward, forces the error. Here's Malone. Gatorna. Olsen read that and blocked it. Still Osborne off the underside of the post. Fine run from Kayla Osborne. Brianna Clark was beaten. Canarella is on her first minutes in the final. Malone. And Gatorna hadn't given up on that. Luckily, East Hope didn't either. East Hope with a long throw, searching for Vasiliadis. Perrins. Blocked by Canarella. Gisela Pipino will come in soon, well rested. And I'm sure we'll see Tao Muchensky soon come back in. Getting some time on the bench just to recover for the final throw of the dice for Hakoah. Malone tips it forward. East Hope is there, looking for Osborne. Finds Brianna Clark instead. Canadella fighting away with Perrins. Off comes Malone for the rested Pipino. Osborne searching for Vasiliadis. Couldn't control that. Olsen. Perrins loses her footing but manages to somehow recover. Olsen 1-on-1. Oh, and she skied it. What a chance. What a chance. That would have really made things interesting. and put Hakoah one step closer. Sorry, Dural, I should say. Here's Canarella. Pass intercepted, falls to Gatorna. Collins. Canarella. Back to Collins. Leaves it for Gatorna. Gatorna wanted it laid off for the shot, but might get it back anyway. Instead, Dural now look to go the other way. Thought Clark might let that one roll out. Hakoah have asked for a timeout. 7 minutes remain. Bit forward for Pipino, goes out. That timeout won't come just yet because Dural have possession. Not until the ball goes out and it's possession of Hakoah. Will they get their timeout? Collins stays in somehow. There's Dural ball now. Olsen for Perrins. Now they'll get that timeout. Hakoah get the timeout. 6 minutes and 42 seconds remain on the clock. The Dural Warriors lead by 2-1. Marley Dean gave the Warriors a first half lead. Aurelia Collins capped off a nice team move to put Hakoah level 5 minutes into the second period. Only for Dural to retake the lead. Kayla Osborne, after some nice combination play from the Warriors, rounding off an excellent play. The Dural Warriors just over 6.5 minutes away from the championship. Malone pips it forward for Pipino, but didn't quite do it as she would have liked. Sutton. Still Sutton. And still going. Playing with the fifth player now, Tao Muchensky. It's a bit early for that perhaps, but not leaving any stone unturned. Hakoah. And it's the Warriors now that have taken a timeout. Going to talk things over. Their opponent going for the extra player, perhaps earlier than expected. Key to stay disciplined now, and Sarah Easthope taking the team talk. A little bit of Nikola Jokic for the Denver Nuggets. Sarah Easthope for the Dural Warriors taking over the team talk. Right now, things are going as the Warriors planned. In control, in the lead. And exactly 6 minutes away from lifting the championship trophy. Forward pass. As quick as it came in, it went out. Tao Muchensky comes back in now. Muchensky. Good pass forward to Pipino. Collins. Muchensky. Back for Sutton. Need to move the ball quicker. And try and get it forward as quick as possible. Not really utilising the extra player. Hakoah, they've had the chance on a couple opportunities, but haven't done so yet. They're giving it away now, and Pipino needs to hit this ball in. 4 seconds, the count. Got it in just in time. Under pressure. Hakoah just survived. That is the 5th foul now. Maddie Malone fouled this time by Osborne, who gets a talking to as well. 1 foul away from a 10-metre penalty. Here's Pipino, a bit of space for her to turn. Collins, they got the field, or the court position I should say, that they desired, but they need to move the ball, and you can hear the coach screaming that out. Play the ball. No use of the extra player if you're not moving the ball quick enough, as Muchensky does there. Gets it back, has a go, and tested East Open, might shoot for goal here. Almost hits Football New South Wales' favourite commentator, not commentator, that's for sure, favourite photographer, Damien Briggs. He's at Perrins! And Rachel Perrins takes advantage of a Hakoah error. The veteran, who's missed so much of this season, adds a third. And Dural well on their way to lifting the championship trophy here this afternoon. 4.5 minutes remain. We are oh so close now. Another poor pass. And that is the 6th foul. This will be a 10-metre penalty for Hakoah. A lifeline to get themselves back in the game. It'll be Tao Muchensky to take the 10-metre penalty. Some task to beat Sarah Easthope as well, though. Muchensky v Easthope to give Hakoah a lifeline with 4:20 remaining in the final. And Muchensky has a shot save, but Pipino gets the rebound and makes it 3-2. Sarah Easthope with another save, but the rebound falls to Pipino. It's game on again. What a final we've had. And they're going to continue with the 5th player on court. Collins back for Malone. Collins again. Out to Muchensky. Pipino wants it played central. Remember, any foul now will result in a 10-metre penalty. An exciting 4 minutes remains. Malone for Muchensky. Muchensky got a touch just in front of the halfway line. A little over eager there to wait until that ball crossed the line, and in fairness to her, it was a difficult one to try and control over halfway. Here's Hurley. Drops it off for Perrins. Asher Sutton on the ball. Gets it to Malone. Now Muchensky for Collins. Pipino. Back for Sutton. Sutton. Oh, and the run there was made from Pipino. Wasn't followed by Osborne, but Sutton didn't see it. Here she is again. Collins now has a lot of space out wide. That's where the ball goes. And the chance for Malone. Pipino! Gisela Pipino equalises with 3 minutes remaining. It is 3-3 in this final. Far from over. And again, Pipino on the spot to put home the rebound. What a game of futsal we have here. Hakoah looked down and out. And now 2-on-1. Malone! Malone! Saved by East Hope. Pipino looking for a hat-trick. Wanted the ball squared. Malone went on her own. Here's Pipino again. Back for Sutton. Hurley. Forward now for Dean. Tried to backheel it, didn't work out. Heavy touch. Perrins made the challenge. Hurley. Osborne. 4-1 back by Collins. Pipino. Sutton. Muchensky. Missed that 10-metre penalty, and it was swept home by Pipino. Collins. Forward pass for Pipino. Oh, and East Hope with a great save. Now plays the ball through for Perrin. Square pass. Osborne can't get there. And if Hakoah can take this quick, I was going to say they could have taken advantage of Perrins and Osborne being in the front third. They wanted the foul there, Hakoah on Muchensky. The whistle didn't come. Instead, the foul goes the other way. Of course, any foul now, should Hakoah be fouled, they will go to the 10-metre penalty line. Dural have already committed 6. Now Kayla Osborne, who scored the second, lines this one up. Will she go direct? There's a bit of space out in the near post. goes for the far post and forces Clark into a diving save. Perrins, Clark saves again. The rebound falls to Hurley. Malone is in for Sutton. Hakoah back to their starting 5. Clark forward. Oh, and if that ball got through to Pipino, Dural was in trouble. Dean. Good move there from Pipino. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go here in this final. We are locked at 3-3. Gisela Pipino on a hat-trick. Turns away. They want the last attack. Here's Collins. Back to Pipino. And late there on Pipino. Here's Pipino again. Gisela Pipino. Cross goal. No one there. And Muchensky lifts her hand apologetically. Knows that she perhaps should have been there. Right now we are headed for extra time. Here's Muchensky looking to turn away from Dean. Good defending from Dean. 21.3 seconds remain. That is all we have left on the clock. Here's Collins. Malone. Pipino. Back for Malone. 10 seconds. Looks as though we're headed for extra time. Or can Dural come up with one last opportunity? Remember, the foul count will continue in extra time. The foul count continues, which means Dural still need to be careful. East Hope clears away. 2 seconds. 2 seconds remain on the clock. And we're going to extra time after 40 minutes here at Valentine Sports Park Futsal Courts. We do not have a winner. We need extra time. 2 times 3 minutes to come. Will we find a winner? Well, let's go back to the start of this one. Marley Dean opened the scoring for Dural. They had a 1-0 lead. Aurelia Collins, the captain, equalised in the second half to make it 1-1. But then Dural, through Kayla Osborne and Rachel Perrins, led 3-1 with 4 minutes to go, and it looked as though the game was headed in only one direction, and the championship trophy would be lifted by the girls in red. Instead, Hakoah had other ideas. Gisela Pipino arrived to the party and bagged a brace to send this one to extra time. What a game. Last week, these two also went to extra time. Ended up in penalties. That's how they secured their place here. Dural defeating the Mascot Vipers via spot kicks. Hakoah, they defeated UTS Northside also via spot kicks. Are we headed for a penalty shootout? Throughout the season as well, these two couldn't be separated. And it seems as though penalties would be the fair way to settle this one. On the 22nd of November, they had a 2-2 draw. On the 4th of October, they had a 1-1 draw. Today, in the final, a 3-3 draw. Hakoah will start the extra period off. Ella Gatorna on the court in place of Gisela Pipino. Here's Malone. Forward for Muchensky, who couldn't bring it under control. Throw taken by Clark. And Gatorna couldn't bring it under control. Forward by Osborne. Found Bradshaw. Good use of the body from Gatorna. And Hurley with another block. Three minutes each way in this extra time period. Forward for Muchensky, who's been left all alone. Gatorna arriving in support. Ball for Malone! Matty Malone makes it 4-3. And Hakoah lead for the first time in this final in extra time. Teo Muchensky with a perfect pass. Took advantage, found Malone, and Malone buried it. Three consecutive goals for Hakoah now. Extra player now for Dural, and thought about it, did Brianna Clark, and thought better of it. Decided to keep possession instead. Here's Osborne, wide for Dean. Now Hurley, back to Bradshaw. Good challenge from Collins. Osborne intercepted by Gatorna. And with East Hope stepping forward, that could have been dangerous as Sutton comes back in for Hakoah. Osborne for Hurley. Bradshaw back for Osborne. Dean, Perrin's off at the moment. They need her back on. Dean, nice combination. East Hope. Oh! What a miss by Bradshaw at the far post. Great ball from East Hope. And Bradshaw couldn't swing her foot around the ball. Great play there. Malone now cuts back in, finds Collins. Muchensky keeps possession. 55 seconds remain in this first period of extra time. The last 4 minutes of this game are going to be absolutely intense. The arena will be rocking. Long throw taken. Muchensky gets past Hurley. Malone! Saved by East Hope. Foul by Malone. Intelligent there from Sarah East Hope. Felt the contact. Made a bit more out of it. And Rachel Perrins is back in now. Here she is on the ball. Osborne, no pressure. Bradshaw back for East Hope. Muchensky blocked by Perrins. 17 seconds remain. East Hope remains up the court. No goalkeeper for Dural. Perrins. East Hope. Perrins. Saved by Clark. Panic there did Sutton and cleared it out. East Hope to take the kick in. And now Clark goes for goal, but it'll go wide. And that'll be that for the first period. And that is the half done. And it's Hakoah that have taken the lead in the first period of extra time. First time they've taken the lead in this game. Maddie Malone making it 4-3 for Hakoah, who are looking to make it back-to-back championships. They are 3 minutes away. Tao Muchensky yet to find the back of the net. Walking past the camera there. Now, Hakoah showing character. Can Dural find an equaliser and potentially send this to penalties? Sarah East Hope will stay out of her goal. It'll remain an empty net for Dural. Here's Perrins, now Osborne. Bradshaw all alone. Back to Perrins. Hurley. Osborne. You feel as though Dural will get one good chance in the time that remains. 2 minutes 30 to go. Forward pass into the feet of East Hope. That's where they want it. Bradshaw was all alone on the far side. Hurley, who has worked so hard in this game. Tired legs now. He's very, very warm in the centre as well. Definitely has an effect on the players. Forward pass toward East Hope. East Hope gets her back, plays her forward for Bradshaw. Clark gets there first. Brave goalkeeping. Sutton. Now Collins. Sutton again. The Dural press has worked wonders for him in the first half. Perrins kept in by Bradshaw. Bradshaw looking to run a Sutton one-on-one. That's a foul. Goes the way of Hakoah. Foul by Bradshaw. That'll be a 10-metre penalty. 10-metre penalty for Hakoah. They've got a chance to extend the lead now. Gisela Pipino takes the ball this time. Tao Muchensky had the last 10-metre penalty, which was saved by East Hope. This time, Gisela Pipino has the chance to make it 5-3 and secure her hat-trick and perhaps call it game. Pipino v East Hope. East Hope has come out trumps once already. Can Pipino make it 5? Oh, what a save. It was headed for the top corner. Strong left hand from Sarah. East Hope saves 2 10-metre penalties. Here's Sutton. Back for Collins. Won by Osborne. Osborne! Saved by Clark. Brianna Clark with a big save. Keeps Hakoah ahead. East Hope will come out now and play as the extra player. Back for Osborne. And they've got confused there. East Hope not happy that they rushed that. 90 seconds remaining. Clark to Pipino. Good work from Osborne. Gets the free kick. And 4 fouls now there as well. Osborne for Hurley. Good tackle from Sutton. Marley Dean comes back in, opened the scoring this afternoon. Did Marley Dean? Feels like it was so long ago now. Osborne couldn't find the pass to Dean. Splits there from Teo Muchenski.
Right in the corner.
60 seconds left for Dural to find an equaliser. Osborne out to Hurley. Dean back to Hurley. Perrins. Good ball movement. Need to find the space, and Muchenski. Tired effort there from Tao Muchenski. Perrins. Oh, and just couldn't get it out to Dean. Here's Pipino. Gisela Pipino turning it on. Ball for Muchenski. Thought about the shot. Keeps possession. Eats at the clock. Intelligent from Tao Muchenski. Most definitely could have had a crack at goal. Instead decided to waste some precious seconds off the clock. Incorrectly taken kick in from Marley Dean. And with 13.6 seconds, Hakoah is almost there.
Hey, you gotta step early here. Step.
Collins. Pass is off. This will be the last chance. 10.2 seconds remain. Last chance for Dural. They've got to move the ball. They've got to move it quick. They need to create that space. 4 seconds. Last chance. Ball across. Muchenski gets there and Hakoah win it. Eastern Suburbs Hakoah Futsal Club are back-to-back champions. They win after a dramatic extra time final against the Dural Warriors by 4-3. What a game that was.